brotherly love. How can I face the town with these bloodstains on my sleeve? How can you say to me there's nothing left to believe? Your sorrow's like a searchlight, it's a trembling I can't see. Desperation calls to me, she knows me now by name. From a distance it was larger than life, in my arms it's fading. A distance so much larger than life, in my arms it's falling away. And if I have to ask again, I know the answer's no. My mind goes black to Sunday, I had no place else to go. Oh, it was far too forced and formal then, I needed you too much. You slipped into a sidecar, I was aching for your touch. From a distance it was larger than life, in my arms it's fading. A distance so much larger than life, in my arms it's falling away. Falling away. What you cannot control, dreams won't die with dignity to suffocate a soul. From a distance it was larger than life, in my arms it's fading. A distance so much larger than life, in my arms it's falling, falling. A distance so much larger than life, in my arms it's fading. A distance so much larger than life, in my arms it's falling away. Falling away. Welcome everybody. And thank you, Kenn Kweder, at what was to be my opening slot for him at Tavern on Ridge in Philadelphia. Hopefully repeated someday very, very soon. Above my head, I don't think I need to tell you where to donate to COVID relief. That's kind of available, pretty easy to find. Above my head we have a link to Yo Adrian, that's my new single Adrian, that I'm flogging lately, but even more importantly to the personal page of Mr. Kweder, who's going to take the stage at 9:30. Kweder is never late. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I gotta scroll up to see. John Semple, Holly Rock High Forever. Adam Weiss taking a break from his hard work for the Bush firm tonight, kicking back with his ladies, maybe. So this is a song called Tales of Nothing. It was on the last album Mercy wrote, and I hope you like it. It's too early, I haven't seen the morning light, and I'm not ready to say a word about what's right. I crossed the canyon in a borrowed car, 'cause you said that I was deep. I sang it to you in a smoky bar, you couldn't get to sleep with the tales of nothing. Tales of nothing. Now I'm not sorry to refuse your sacred vow. I've seen your justice. Her smile is bright, but her breath is foul. Beyond the velvet rope, I gave up hope that she would let me in. I fell into a new limousine to deny it all again. With the tales of nothing, the tales of nothing, tales of nothing. Now it's nothing like I thought when I was young. Just a bankroll desperation for a false day in the sun. You gotta be lonely when you get laid. You gotta be broke when you get paid for your tales of nothing, tales of nothing. I'm so white, so unoppressed. I need something to rail against. How about that phony fee, the one you gave to me in our secret garden? When you first called my name, it's slowly dying. A disease of lies and shame, and everything is a crumbling. And you say name your price. Is it too late to resuscitate such a body sick with vice? And the tales of nothing, the tales of nothing, tales of nothing. Now it's nothing like I thought when I was young. Just a bankroll desperation for a false day in the sun. You gotta be lonely when you get laid. You gotta be broke when you get paid for your tales of nothing, your tales of nothing. Thank you. Hey, Amy. Kweder's in the house. Carrie's in the house. Hey, Carrie Walsford. Thanks for joining. So, even though I'm a guy with an acoustic guitar, I don't do too many political songs because that often comes out awful and is really not fun. But every once in a while, something might end up a little political, if only by accident. This is one that I wrote before the 2015-2016 campaigns about income inequality, which is tearing this country apart. Doesn't really take a position, kind of all over the place. Mike Doktorsky wrote a great bass line for this one, so just pretend you hear a bass guitar. This looks like a long, important note. Alan Rose, you ordered CDs? Dude, you're old school. I appreciate that. Every once in a while I get a royalty check for 150 cents and I'm thinking, this shit was all worth it. Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? You know we need them now. In fallow fields, we wait for rain and bang a tattered drum, begging for the cavalry won't come. We trickle down and pull around your feet, when just a word could make a life complete. Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? You know we need them now. about it. I want to grab the truth right now and shout it. Behind the rope, he'll interlope with a megaphone and a bag of dough. Did he make a point? Somehow I doubt it. Somehow I doubt it. Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? You know we need them now. Ignorance ignites a fear that hardens into hate. Feed the farce, ignore the sense, and out away, out away. The bludgeoning, the bloodletting, beyond the gilded gates. A great divide will grow between the highs and lows, and a line we gotta sow. Telescope, aim on hope, the arrow in your eye. When all we ever lived for was a lie. And if we knew what living looked like, we might stay at home. Our keyboard war will not be fought alone. Oh, not at all. Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? You know we need them. Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? Where are the millionaires? You know we need them now. Thanks, everybody. So tonight, it's a debut of trying YouTube Live in addition to Facebook Live. Hope that's working out. I don't have the same ability to monitor that. But as we welcome in Kweder Nation to this massive gathering, got to be available on more formats. So over time, as the Crash Course started playing out and doing only original songs, we learned that our appeal had grown quite selective. And I see that our appeal is quite selective now, but Tony's watching. My wife is watching. Hello. And Nick Netta is watching. Holly Rock High, baby. Can count on my old friends. Can't tell who's watching on Facebook, but on YouTube, but thank you for tuning in. So tonight, I'm playing all original songs. On Wednesday nights, until this awful quarantine is over, I'll be doing selected covers, and I assigned myself a challenge starting last week. For every letter of the alphabet, in alphabetical order, I'm going to be doing what I do, and picking an artist or a band that matches that letter each week. So I will let it be known now, especially while my friend Tony Ventura is watching, that his suggestion has been heeded, and D will stand for Dio on Wednesday. When I find a singer I love who's shorter and hairier than I am, I'm going to cling to that singer with all of my love. And so Dio's going to get a mad shout out on Wednesday night. It will destroy my vocal cords, but that's kind of the price you pay for rock and roll. This is a song that I wrote for a play called The Gold Standard by the reclusive, mysterious New York playwright Daniel Roberts, also a novelist and a brilliant man. It's called Pocket of Rain. Yes, I agree. Where does the blazing and the girl will begin. How many drinks until the joy I knew kicks in? And how would I know that it would come to this? Back in this place I had such promise. I could never divide too much in the lonely twilight till she touched me. I fashioned a face upon an old design to marry a memory for the past to pine. Straw in her hair, an old hotel, glamour and glory, all I ever wanted. Now I'm hurting, but I won't deign to deny what I'm feeling can be regained like a pocket of rain, full to contain. Beauty so timeless, knows no kindness and nothing to gain. Pocket of rain, soaking the pain. Should I go where he go, a dime store Kriegel? What of my soul will remain but a pocket of rain? Sensitive failures always come to this. Over romance and a half-hearted kiss. I had dreams, she had no plans. Her touch was cold, her heart was hollow. Always needing to entertain, never following nothing that I could take. Like a pocket of rain, full to contain. Beauty so timeless, knows no kindness and nothing to gain. Pocket of rain, soaking the pain. Should I go where he go to find my ego? What of my soul will remain but a pocket of rain? A pocket of rain. Now I'm leaving, but I won't forget I never had you. Catching water in your gilded net, to my regret. Palladium behind this window pane. Drunkard's cathedral where I learned his name. Was it in vain? Like a pocket of rain. Pocket of rain. Pocket of rain. Pocket of rain. I said hot pocket of rain. I could have said hot pocket of rain. You know what, Jeff Rosenberg, my old friend, if I only had you to help with marketing, I could have actually made money. Actually, I was paid handsomely for that song. I was commissioned by the playwright. And in case you're somebody who listens to lyrics, when I sing about Palladium beyond this window pane, well, the play, The Gold Standard, by the reclusive, mysterious playwright Daniel Roberts. I can't say Daniel Roberts without saying reclusive and mysterious before his name. I don't know why. It's a tick I have. The Palladium is where a young Daniel Roberts met the young Kenn Kweder back in the day. and it's where the story was set. And I actually missung the first chorus because the protagonist of that fine play, was it Krigo or Craigo? Whatever it was, Craigo, yeah. I sang his name on the album. I changed it to Ego because I wanted to make it more universal. But, you know, when we re-record it after the film is made, we will return to using the Krigo name. So, greetings to Kweder Nation, any Kweder fans who have tuned in expecting their wild and crazy guy. I'm the opening act. I'm a little more sedate because although Mr. Kweder is a mere 17 years my senior, he has about 25 times my energy. So I'm sitting down and playing for you my songs. Some of them have energy though, and we have a lot of fun in store for this evening's set. We have a new band that was put together solely for the purpose of tonight, featuring the Jersey Kwederettes, the first time anywhere, world premiere. So I hope you stick with it. This is a country lament called Crying in Your Sleep from 15 years ago, from an album called A Little Bit of Sickness. Hey Tom, hey Drost, I gotta use good language here. There are kids watching, so I can't use the kind of language I use in our attorney-client protected emails. I should say hello to, sorry about this, this screen is not letting me know who's here. Oh, happy birthday, Teresa. And thanks and shout out to my bandmates who I miss terribly. This is nice, but there's nothing like being on stage with the boys. Charlie Jackson on drums. He's also a musician. Mike Doktorsky, bass guitar. Eddie Konzel, keyboards. And Crash Course 4.1 guitar emeritus. The great, is that how you pronounce that word? Emeritus or emeritus? I don't know. The great Kevin Salem has promised to join us when we finally get out of quarantine and get to hit a stage somewhere. So here we go, Crying in Your Sleep. Hope you like it. As the rain pours down upon our room, you've been tossing in our bed. I was hoping you might reach for me, but I've come to find instead there's a wall between I cannot scale. If I try, I'll know I'll only fail. Though I feel your breath upon my cheek, I know you're a world away. You've been crying in your sleep again, and you heard another name. Turn the light off like a bride and groom. Now I hardly feel the same. I'll never know the light that came and went. I'll never know the love you might have spent. All good fortune ours to reap, though it drove me down so deep. You were crying in your sleep. You wake up and slide away from me. I'm left staring at the wall. Was it only my imagining, or was it something that I saw? Conjured up a careless memory. Did it mean more than it seemed to me? Could his words unspoken years ago keep me from your heart today? You've been crying in your sleep again, and I heard another name. light off like a bride and groom. Now I hardly feel the same. I'll never know the light that came and went. I'll never know the love you might have spent. All good fortune ours to read, though it drove me down so deep. You've been crying in your sleep. Kiss me on the lips hello and on the cheek goodbye. I'll feel that hollowness again. Was our love just a lie? This trail of tears is dragging me back to a place where I can see no promise left to read, only crying in your sleep. I'll never know the light that came and went. I'll never know the love you might have spent. All good fortune ours to read, though it drove me down so deep. You were crying in your sleep. All good fortune ours to read, though it drove me down so deep. You were crying in your sleep. You've been crying in your sleep. Thanks, guys. So what did you do today? Are you curious to know what goes on in the home of a tortured artiste? Thanks, Kweder. I love you, man. Let me tell you, what goes on in the home of a tortured artiste, it's really much more interesting than what goes on in the home of an average person. Today, on the Lifetime movie network, we watched Mommy is a Murderer, followed by The Doctor Will Kill You Now. Damn it, I thought I was going to keep a straight face. Shout out to my wife and her television taste. I did not stick around for RuPaul's Drag Race. I have a problem. I'm insufficiently sensitive to drag queen culture. I'm working on it. So in watching the Lifetime movie network today, it occurred to me that there's at least one man in every one of those movies who has the attitude of the singer in this song from our album Breakfast. The song is called To Love Is to Suffocate. You told me to cool it on our first date. You needed time, you needed space. Now you wanna know why I can't wait. To love, love, love is to suffocate. Now I can't see what you see in him. This must be a test, my friend. I ain't too proud to participate. To love, love, love is to suffocate. To love is to suffocate. To save your life, darling, that's my fate. Call you every 10 minutes till 8:30. To love, love, love is to suffocate. He picked you up though the evening at 9:15 in your brand new dress made of red velveteen, and your fake leather jacket and your hair dyed green, and a rose and a dagger. What did it mean? To love is to suffocate, and I'm well acquainted with your front gate and the space that the light won't illuminate. To love, love, love is to suffocate. He dropped you off in the morning at 9:05. It took you 15 minutes to say goodbye. See, I just happened to be passing by. I'm gonna wait till you get tired of him, or it breaks your heart on the usual whim, and your faith is failing and the light is dim, and there's nothing to lose. It's when I'm moving in. To love is to suffocate. When I take your breath, it'll be so great, like a favorite meal, your head on a plate. To love, love, love. To love, love, love. To love, love, love is to suffocate. That song, hey Andrew Connolly. Hey Tom, thank you. Who's got a problem with Lifetime movies? We do need to co-write a song about Lifetime movies. The honor of co-writing a song with Kenn Kweder would be pretty huge. Why am I kissing Kenn Kweder's ass so much? Because I love Kenn Kweder. Now, it is true, as I'm frequently reminded by my friend, the reclusive, mysterious playwright Daniel Roberts, that the first time I got to rock out at a Kweder gig, it was open mic at JC Dobbs, and at the end there was an encore. We did, it was The Wait, Take a Load Off Fanny, and I got to admit it now for the first time ever publicly, I didn't know the words. Like, what self-respecting singer-songwriter doesn't know the words to The Wait? And Daniel thought I was being a snob and gave me a lot of shit for it, but I didn't know the words, and I went home, and in our defense, when Kweder and I reconnected to sing it at the reclusive, mysterious playwright's wedding, I knew the words by then. But Kenn Kweder means a lot to me, but I'm not going to talk about him too much because we've got a song about him to round out the set. This one, if I can find my capo. So what I'm doing with these shows, for anybody who's interested, whether you're watching live or watching subsequently, I'm challenging myself because, frankly, even if nobody was watching, I'd be doing this to keep from going batty. I was so excited, having finished a new album, having rehearsed all these new songs. I was so excited to have booked all these gigs, including tonight in Philly with Kweder, and I got to do something with that energy. So on all of these Saturday shows I'm doing, I'm following a rule of not repeating any songs. So I broke that rule once last week when there was a strong request from a lot of people, but otherwise I'm going through my songbook for the 30 years I've been writing and recording, and I'm going to play all new songs each time until I run out. Now, probably by next week's show, or definitely by the show after that, I will have reached the bottom of the barrel, and if I were to do a full set of all the songs that are left, it would really, really be bad. So some of those songs I'm going to take out in the backyard and shoot them, and then start from scratch with the new songs. We'll hit a reset button. And on Wednesdays I'm playing covers because I've seen local musicians doing this, and the guys and gals who are really getting massive audiences are the kinds of guys and gals who get booked at the places that won't book bands that play original music, and that's cool. I want to listen to covers too, but I'm sticking to originals on Saturdays, covers on Wednesdays. I hope that's okay with you. This is called Your Plastic Heart. What could it mean coming to you now to see me in such disrepair. You gave me a key to your house and you told me that no one lived there. In a medicine chest full of all your regret, I could see a dark future go clear. You fell to grace in a compromised place, fell in a flurry of fear. Your plastic heart is gonna fail you now, bleeding too bright for the light of your vow. Your plastic heart is gonna fail you now, she'll run away. You cover my questions in tears, answer in desperate hue, holding my face to the flame of the damage one night could undo. Though it's morning again and the lights creeping in to a bedroom untroubled by love, feeling your age, throw back the shade to another unbearable sunrise. Well, your plastic heart is gonna fail you now, bleeding too bright for the light of your vow. Your plastic heart is gonna fail you now, she'll run away. Your head, did you want the thing dead? Only think about you when I breathe. You never told me how the weight would unfold me, turn all the want into need. Well, your plastic heart is gonna fail you now, bleeding too bright for the light of your vow. Your plastic heart is gonna fail you now, she'll run away. That hurts a little. Those are hard chords. Hey, so I want to send a word to my buddy Seth Teager, who played guitar on that song. I told him I wanted to sound like Dave Grohl on drums. I wanted to sound like I Want You, She's So Heavy by the Beatles. And he kind of nailed it on the first take. So, Kweder Nation, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We're all going a little bit nuts, and Kweder has the energy to be live almost every night, and for him to cede the stage to me while he's backstage doing what rock stars do is much appreciated. This is a semi-true story. Long, again, you know, not getting with the politics or anything, but long before President Obama told us, if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor, I wrote this song about somebody I knew when I was going to school who went to medical school and actually settled down and was thinking of having a practice close to where I lived. And at the time, I was on an HMO, which required that I go to a certain place. And, well, we didn't part on the greatest of terms, and this was a song which was kind of about what might have happened. Now she's a doctor. Things weren't right between a fog. Whenever I needed attention, she was always out walking the dog. I just wanted to argue, and she just wanted to soothe. So I left her for a lawyer, and she went to medical school. I never returned her message, I never returned her calls, I never returned her favorite pair of Dayglow overalls. 4 or 5 years later, new job, new medical plan. I reported at 0900 for a mandatory exam. And when that door flung open, what a pleasant surprise, I lied. Don't make me laugh, she fired back, a scalpel by her side. I never told her a secret, no, I never told her a lie. I never said nothing that could penetrate those deep, dark, shimmering eyes. So why is that stethoscope so cold? Why does it slide so low? Why is she squeezing and telling me to call? Is she ever gonna let go? Now she's a doctor, and I'm praying for the nurse to roll me away or at least walk by to hear it's getting worse. Now she's a doctor, and it's straining my mental health to have an insurance policy that will not let me see nobody else. She strapped me to the table, told me to hold my breath. Now she's dissecting that last phone call and scaring me to death. She pumped hot water into my ears, said you always had trouble hearing me. Over her shoulder I could see the residents were jeering me. Why did I sign that release from liability for mobility that's lost? Did she take some kind of hypocritical oath to kill me at any cost? I never told her a secret, no, I never told her a lie. I never said nothing that could penetrate those deep, dark, shimmering eyes. So why is that stethoscope so cold? Why does it slide so low? Why is she squeezing and telling me to call? Is she ever gonna let go? Now she's a doctor, and I'm praying for the nurse to roll me away or at least walk by to hear it's getting worse. Now she's a doctor, and it's straining my mental health to have an insurance policy that will not let me see nobody else, nobody else, nobody else. She took out the Kweder Pez dispenser. She took out the Kweder sword cane. She put on the Kweder googly eyes. And then came Kweder, Dr. Kweder. Then I knew that I was in deep shit. Now she's a doctor, and it's straining my mental health to have an insurance policy that will not let me see. Doctor says it's an epidemic. Royalty payments owed to Philadelphia. Got to check on the time. Don't want to overstay my welcome as the opening act. All right, couple more songs, and then we're going to have a tribute to Kweder with the new band just formed. So I'm going to do a throwback to a couple of songs from the first album that the Crash Course and I ever put out. And the first album we ever put out. It was 1990. It was on a cassette because nobody could afford to put out CDs then. And as you will soon hear, I had a thesaurus and I used it a bit too much. It's called Farce Fed. For the hardcore, old school crash chorus fan. I can't believe the noise I hear. They circle me like buzzards, dig like daggers in my ear. I wish that I could disappear. Between fact and fiction there's no longer friction, and I'm playing a part, I'm drowning in diction. It's a bit part in a bourgeois blasphemy. Can't remember just what it meant to me. Relegated to rationality, I ran the gauntlet that they gave to me. False fed, they hit me when I'm down. False fed, they force me underground. False fed, don't know which way is up. False fed, before it starts I've already had enough. I can't bereave a primetime dead when all around me people rant and rave. It's just a waste of breath. They need to get it off their chest. What once we would study as poetry and prose comes to us packaged, pretense and pose. You know that turning water into wine, one shot redemption is the cheapest kind. The Teflon coated headline tricks can fry the truth, but it won't stick. False fed, they hit me when I'm down. False fed, they force me underground. False fed, don't know which way is up. False fed, before it stops I've already had enough. While the radicals clench fists for revolution and reactionaries cry for retribution, both sides of the fence drown in delusion, 'cause their favorite phases only bring confusion. I cannot mean the things I say when I can't say the things I mean. It happens every day. They put the facts on firm delay, looking for faith or at least his daughter, but it's like deep diving in shallow water. 'Cause it's a big part in a bourgeois blasphemy. Can't remember just what it meant to me. Relegated to rationality, I ran the gauntlet that they gave to me. False fed, they hit me when I'm down. False fed, they force me underground. False fed, don't know which way is up. False fed, before it starts I've already had. Before it starts I've already had. Before it starts I've already had enough. Yes. All right, this is a one-song warning to the Jersey Kwederettes. I'm going to do one more song before our grand finale celebrating Kweder. You know what I'd like you to do out there in Kweder Nation, for those of you who are listening? Go ahead and post your request for Kweder, because he is watching. says he loves the tunes. That means a lot to me. All right, here's another one. Here's another oldie. 5 minutes, Kwederettes. So this song called Anyone Can Fill Your Shoes, I wrote it right after college, where I was a bit of a lightweight. And the chorus goes, I'll order one more beer, tell myself to have no fear. And every time I would sing that, I believe it was the reclusive, mysterious playwright's brother, the reclusive, mysterious genius Samuel Alfred Roberts, who would yell out, oh, I'll order one more beer, Harrison's drunk. I'll order one more beer in the second chorus, Harrison is really frickin' drunk. I'll order one more beer in the third chorus, Harrison is so wasted we gotta drive his car home tonight. And that was accurate. 3 beers probably would have done that to me. Anyway, this is the first song ever recorded in a studio. We recorded it live and Tracks East with Eric Rachel in 1990, summer of 1990. You're sitting at that bar again, dropping names and spilling drinks. Your words ring as true as the color of your hair. And that's not the only thing you tease. I see the look that's in their eyes. And every time your vanity is stroked, a brand new guy. Loving you is futile, I resist. Hating you's impossible, so I can't lose. I order one more beer, tell myself to have no fear. Anyone can fill your shoes. Anyone can fill your shoes. You're driving in his car again, shifting stances, changing gears. He used to take testosterone, now he just runs on fear. And that's not the only thing you need to get you through this passion play. You grab a glance at mirrors, quickly tuning from the tunes that they contain. Loving you is futile, I resist. Winning you's impossible, so I can't lose. I'll order one more beer, tell myself to have no fear. Contemplating life again, reading books and thinking thoughts. When mind and body go to war, easy answers can't be bought. And that's not the only thing I know. I know that knowledge serves no use when you're paralyzed by propriety. Excuses run profuse. Loving you is futile, I can't resist. I can't resist. Winning you's impossible, and so I lose. I'll order one more beer, tell myself to have no fear. Anyone can fill your shoes. Anyone can fill your thank you. Thanks, Kweder Nation. All right, so we're going to close the set tonight with a very special new band. Choose your instruments. Wait, first I have to introduce you. So in 2003, I wrote a song about Kenn Mother effing Kweder called The Purity of Kweder. And I recorded that song at Track Z Studios with Jersey Kwederettes. Put it on my album, Little Bit of Sickness, in 2005. But when I recorded that song, I came home to my beautiful new wife. And I said to her, honey, this song needs something else. New Jersey needs something else. New Jersey needs more Kweder fans. They got them in Philly, they got them in New York. We need to populate the earth, the Jersey soil, with Kweder fans. And I don't think I've ever uttered a more seductive thought in my life because, well, we populated New Jersey with 2 new Kweder fans. And they are here tonight. We have on the shaker with her supporting cast member, Cletus James. This is Jane Ramona Kweder. Say hello, Jane Ramona. Move to the right so they can see you. Here, I'll move here. All right. Next in the middle is Jenny Lynn Kweder, working the tambourine and the vocals.
I'm sorry.
Jenny Lynn Kweder, Jane Ramona Kweder, and Evie Levin Kweder. These are the Kwederettes. You guys gotta pack together. Pack together.
You guys go in front of me. That's fine.
All right, ready? Are we all ready?
Yeah,
all right.
Sure.
This is our song, The Purity of Kweder. Listen to the words. It's about a poet we love. Jimmy's paws are on my shoulder. That's pretty cool. Philadelphia, open your windows and start singing. In a dark, sweaty basement, to clanging bottles of beer, Philadelphia's faithful piled into here. Sonic heat and a backbeat, piece of the history. Sorry, I scared Jimmy. Subterranean study in Kwederology, the purity of Kweder, journeyman supreme, disheveled poet of South Street, in a barroom dream. Everybody, he started out at the Cavern, where he made his name. Even in Lewisburg prison, he could not be tamed. Where would he wake tomorrow? He could never say. Pandemonium night town, staggering today. The purity of Kweder, though Kenny was his name. Oh, he was every man who ever dared the game. The purity of Kweder. Once again, the purity of Kweder. Not just another new Dylan or a would-be Bruce. Legendary with secret kids, he kept it fast and loose. No whore for Clive Davis without vulgarity. In fucking 78, sorry, he caught integrity. The purity of Kweder. He couldn't raise a dime until a downward spiral became an upward climb. The purity of Kweder, journeyman supreme, disheveled poet of South Street, in a barroom dream. Everybody, the purity of Kweder. Purity of Kweder. Sing it again, Kwederettes. Kweder. Kweder. Bring your love, everybody. be late. Mom and Dad in the corner, look at them, where they sat on their first date. Groupie girl with a tongue ring. Now Ken just might put that to use if she consents. 'Cause truth, beauty, and rock and roll require no excuse. The purity of Kweder, journeyman supreme, disheveled poet in South Street, in a ballroom dream. The purity of Kweder, though Kenny was his name, he was every man who ever dared the game. Everybody, the purity of who? The purity of mother effing what? Who's my wife gonna leave me for after this set? No one. He's every man who ever dared the game. Yeah, he's every man who ever fed the flame.